Him keeps staring at me, and every time I look at him, he's staring at me, and I'm getting tired of it. So I decided, you know what, I'm not going to look at him anymore, see what happens. And I realized it's just been me staring at him the whole time.
The reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value. A lot of men just want to have fun, so they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is the truth. Like, I'm trying to be kind, but that is the truth. If you are not getting approached in a place where everyone's breaking their necks to stare at you, they know that if they approach you, you will hurt their ego.
Interesting.
And they know that you are better than them. Men can sense if a woman is better than them, and that intimidates them. That just makes them scared, like, oh, no woman can be better than me. And personally, I take this as a compliment if I'm out in public getting a lot of stares.
Well, that was interesting. But guys aren't approaching women at the gym because they think that they're too high value. A person can't tell if another person's high value just by looking at them. They might get some clues, but a person actually has to get to know someone to find out if they're high value or not. First and foremost, hitting on a woman at the gym goes against gym etiquette. Guys are there to work out.
The most embarrassing thing happened to me in the gym, and I actually cannot believe this just happened to me. So this guy came and talked to me, and then he went to shake my hand, which was a bit weird, but anyway, I had my hands full, so I couldn't shake his hand. So I went to put my AirPods in the other hand, but I ended up dropping my AirPods on the floor, and then we both bent down to pick it up, and we whacked our heads so hard. And then to make it worse, I kind of tripped down the stairs, and as I tried to like get my balance, my bag fell off my shoulder, and the entire contents of my bag fell out all over the floor, including my makeup bag, which had my tampons in there. This guy goes to start like helping me pick up my stuff and literally hands me my tampons. And then from where I was so humiliated, my brain decided to like just stop working, and I wasn't able to actually speak. Like, I couldn't get my words out.
And to him and talk to him, but he never talked to me again, so that fantasy ended right there. However, the story doesn't end there, because a few weeks ago, I kept hearing him talk to all his buddies at the gym. There's a bunch of people that are like friends that go there every single day, and everyone kept talking to him like, yeah, do it, go for her. All of a sudden I was like looking over at them, and I noticed that they were looking in my direction, and I'm like, no way this whole time they've been talking about me. There's literally no way, because I would walk by and they wouldn't get any quieter, they wouldn't do anything. But however right now why are they looking over here as they're talking about this? I'm like, what the heck? Out of the corner of my eye, I see him walking in my direction. I'm like, no way. No freaking way that he's walking towards me right now. There's no way that they were talking about me. He continues walking towards me. Walks right past me. I turn and realize there was actually someone else further in the corner, and it's on her. Of course he does. Of course he walks past.
I'm gonna say it, and you're not gonna like what I have to say. You're not gonna like it, man. You're not gonna like it. Where are the real men at? I'm sick of it. They don't make men like they used to. I'm gonna say it loud and proud, because tell me why men these days, they don't want to do an oil change. They don't know how to change a tire. They don't know how to do anything. If Google doesn't know, babe, they don't know. Tell me why my dad knows every single thing to do with his hands. I could ask my dad to literally build a bridge for me to get to the other side of the road. That man will do it within 1 hour. You ask a man this day and age, hey, can you tell me how to check my tire pressure? Yeah, let me Google that. What do you mean you have to Google it? What do you mean you have to Google it, man? What do you mean? You are a man. This is what you're built for, babe. This is what you're built for, and you don't even know how to check my tire pressure. Please. I'm sick of having men that don't know how to literally use their hands. I'm sick of it. Be a man!
Guys, when are you going to stop being so soft? Where are the real men of this world? Like, men used to go to war, and now we've got you guys crying because your skin fades too high. Get over yourselves, please.
Stop telling me to go meet someone in the wild when I go in the wild and someone will be staring at me the whole entire night and won't come say hi. How many more times is that going to happen? How many more times am I going to be in the bar, playing pool, at the coffee shop, on a walk, and I will be staring down another person who is staring me down, smiling across the table, whatever, and you don't come say hi. Oh my gosh. What am I meant to do, you guys? Am I gonna have, like, we always have to make the first move or something? Because, like, oh my gosh.
Listen, I know a lot of guys complain about like girls not knowing what they want or where they want to eat. But let me tell you something. There's way more of you guys that can't plan a date than anything. Here's what you try to do to get out of like having to like put effort and thought into it. You asked a girl, is there anywhere in your area that you've been wanting to try? Okay, I know what you're doing. You're using that to make us think that, like, we try to make us think that, oh my God, he's so sweet. He wants to take me to like this new place I've been wanting to try. But no, what you're really doing is just like, where does she want to go? Make her pick the place, but then like try to trick her into thinking like I planned it. You know what I mean? You're not sneaky. I know what you're doing, okay? Like, just plan a date, like, be a man and
Men are giving up on dating. And one of the reasons why is because of women's expectations. One of the main reasons why women have such unrealistic expectations is because of social media, and let me tell you why. So women are often fueled by what they see on social media. It seems like everywhere you look online, there are images of perfect couples, luxury, exotic vacation, lavish gifts, and this is very, very toxic because this is not even real. It's just social media. And these things create an unrealistic standard for women because they expect that from a partner. And men feel like they need to be wealthy or constantly shower women with gifts to be able to measure up. And it's a lot of pressure. It can leave men thinking that they'll never be able to meet these expectations. And as a result, men are just giving up on dating because they feel like they can compete against those fantasy relationships that we see online. And I think it's very, very dangerous because it can lead to self-esteem issues as men feel like they're never gonna be good enough. And this can result in anxiety, depression. So yeah, it's a very, very concerning problem.
What's up with men? I don't know. I wanted to ask you, men don't come up and ask or talk to you anymore?
Maybe we should have a man on and ask him what that's like. Why don't they do that?
A dating expert.
Is there a dating expert man that would like to come on this podcast?
Now, I'm definitely no dating expert, but my name's J.R. Harvey, and I specialize in human behavior and psychology. And if you want to know the real truth about what is going on here, it's because approaching women in 2025 is treated more like a crime scene than it is a compliment. You see, men used to be rewarded for their courage. You saw someone you liked, you walked up and said hello, and the worst thing that could ever happen is that you got rejected and moved on. But today, that same move will get a man labeled as creepy or even accused of harassment. And it doesn't stop there, because one awkward moment could be filmed, posted, go viral, and ruin a man's life. Guys just aren't risking rejection anymore. They're risking their reputation as a person. And another point is that the rules to the game no longer make sense to them either, because culture is saying, be bold, be confident. But then it's also saying, but don't approach her if it makes her uncomfortable, unless you're clearly invited. Which, who the hell knows what that means anymore, because a look isn't good enough. It's not obvious enough anymore when it comes to the risks that are involved. When the rules to the game are unclear or confusing or constantly changing, that is very frustrating for guys, and it makes them just not want to play anymore. And here's the reality: men adapt. When culture is punishing risk-taking, they stop taking risks. They retreat into the gym, into their work, into their video games, anywhere where they're not going to risk being shamed for simply showing interest. So when women ask, why don't men approach me anymore? It's not that men don't care or they're not interested. It's that both men and women are stuck in a culture of fear and confusion. The truth is, most men want to be brave and most women want to be pursued. But until the rules change, both sides are losing.
Do you guys sometimes wonder, like, where are the men? Like where are the strong men? Where are those men that are really just strong?
Yeah.
Where are the strong men of God? Where are you? I feel for women right now.
Yeah.
I feel like there's this, we've got to be in the end times.
No, that's what it is.
That's what it is, right?
Yes.
Because I'm looking around and I'm like, this can't be, right?
There really are great men out there.
There's such good
men. I know there is.
Yeah, there's great
I've
men.
met them. We've met them. We know them.
We do.
Hiding. It's so funny. And are there any girls like me? I'm such a hopeless romantic. There's really nothing that can happen that gets me to give up on love. Like,
no.
I love love.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore. Us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York. But I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here, beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. What happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, you know, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working, and we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
I have a question for men. I feel like a lot of men these days are no longer interested in dating. Like, they just totally gave up on dating. Why do you think that is the case?
So So they are so self-conscious about everything they do and say with the opposite sex that they're no longer approaching girls. They're not asking girls out. And I don't know. I guess they're just hiding in their rooms on their PS5s, becoming incels. So don't worry about the digital. Go analog. Look her in the eye. Ask her out. If she says no, that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. And my dad always said, you're never going to dance with a prom queen unless you tap her on the shoulder. So go tap someone's shoulder and then tap that ass.